Welcome, everyone. This is AOP. Today, we're going to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart. We are going to go over the easiest way to take your six-figure brand and pull the biggest lever that's going to help you earn your first $1 million on X. The quickest way to do that is simply by putting together offers. Understanding offer creation is one of the most important things that you can learn while building your online business. And specifically in this module, we are talking about offers as they relate to high ticket offers, more expensive offers like fitness coaching, marriage coaching, business coaching, counseling, that type of thing. But the concepts that we talk about today can even be applied to some of the down ticket offers that we have spoken about in previous modules. Let's get right into it. So in previous modules, we talked about how to build your lead magnet, how to build your email list, how to get feedback, how to put together customer avatars so that you can begin to sell lower ticket offers. All of this was in preparation to build a foundation that's going to help you put together high ticket offers / coaching. That is the quickest way to get yourself to seven figures. AOP, what do you mean? What is an offer? Well, I'll admit the first time I came online and started building online and started growing my account, I had no idea what an offer even was. This is the simplest definition. An offer is the outcome your prospect gets in exchange for money. It is what you deliver to a client and they give you money in return. It's the value you create, and in exchange, you get money. That is it. That's all you need to know about that. And it can be delivered in an infinite amount of ways. During this lesson, I'm going to go over the 5 components that make up an offer. You can refer to this in the future, or you can take out a pencil and paper right now if you want and start putting together your offer. Either way is fine with me. My job is to deliver this in the clearest way and the simplest way possible so that you can put your offers together so that you can start selling out there on the X timeline. Okay, and we're going to go over each and every single one of these components in detail in a second. But every offer has 5 components that makes up the offer. 1 is the big outcome. That's the result that you are delivering. Number 2 is a length of time attached to it. This is going to be done in 30 days. This is going to be done in 2 weeks, 90 days, whatever. Number 3 is the medium of delivery. How are you delivering those results to your client? Number 4 is a guarantee, which makes it a slam dunk no-brainer deal. And number 5 is the price that you attach to the value that you are creating. Once you fill in the blanks above, then you start selling to your audience. All right, let's talk about the first component, the outcome. The big outcome. And simply, what is a big outcome? That is the problem that you are solving. What are you doing for your clients? So if you want to start putting this together, think about defining the result that you are going to bring your clients. You're reverse engineering this in a way. You are going to lose 30 pounds. You are going to triple the amount of money that you're making online. You are going to XYZ, whatever it is, you're putting together the result first that you're delivering. Now, my tips to you when you're putting this together is to make everything as specific as possible so that people can picture it in their mind. They want to be able to see the results that you're delivering, tangible, and make sure you're solving an acute pain. The more painful the problem, the more people are going to pay you. So I have 2 offers right here that are in this slide, well put together. The first one is from a fitness coach, Ask Coach Kev. Let's read this together. Lose 30 pounds, flatten your belly, and build a body that you're proud of in 90 days. So already I know instantly what is the big outcome. What problem does this solve? I am going to lose 30 pounds. I'm going to get that flat in my belly. And this is an acute pain for people who are overweight. They want that flat belly. They want to lose 30 pounds. And I know exactly what problem is going to be solved by this offer. Here's one from Doug Deanna. How to write higher converting email campaigns, funnels, and video sales letters. I know exactly what this offer is going to do for me. So the more specific and tangible that you can make it for your audience, the better. I've seen thousands of offers out there, and the worst ones have vague language in it. It's something like, I am going to improve your wellness. What's that even mean? Or your mental health is going to, none of this is tangible. Okay. When you're putting together an offer, make sure your result is specific. Your audience can clearly picture it in their mind and they know what they're going to get. All right. Let's talk about the next component of an offer. This is the length of time, and you attach this to your offer. How long does it take to get XYZ results? How much time does the prospect spend doing this and getting these results? Well, this is important. And I wouldn't think about this too much, right? So all you need to do is just get a rough idea for how long it's going to get for you to be able to get these results for other clients that are out there. And this is where people really mess this up. They think that by adding more time to an offer, they're adding more value to an offer. So they think they can charge more. And when in fact, it is the opposite. I can clearly tell you that people do not want to invest both time and money. What they want, if they're going to pay you more, is they want their results delivered to them as quickly as possible. Let's say somebody came up with a pill, a pharmaceutical company came up with a pill that instantly shed 30 pounds from you. Well, you can charge more than this guy does for 30 pounds flat in your belly in 90 days. If somebody made a pill that could deliver those results instantly, it would be worth more. So think about that. The biggest mistake people make with this is they think like, oh, I'm going to tell my clients, I'm going to work with you for 6 months or 12 months. Subconsciously, what you're telling them is that you are not good at delivering those results. So make sure that you are giving them the highest amount of results in the shortest amount of time. And if you can do that, the more you can charge. Notice that both of these offers have a clear defined time frame. Proud of in 90 days. Give me 60 minutes per week. That is the time commitment. And you are going to get thousands of dollars in reoccurring royalties. Excellent. So let's talk about the next framework that you need to think. And when you're putting this together is the medium. What does your program look like for clients? And when you're putting together your framework, think about taking as much time off of your clients' hands as possible. If you can do that, the more you work and the less they work, the more value you create. This is a great picture by J.K. Molina right here. The more value you create, the more you can charge. So what I'll see often is people, they get hung up with, all right, I'm going to teach you how to become mental, I'm going to improve your mental awareness, or there's your clarity and all of these things. And first of all, they're not defined, but then they start telling clients, hey, we're going to be doing a call every other day. Immediately clients are turned off by that. People who have money, they want they want as much hands off as possible. The more that you can do for them, the more that you can potentially charge. Okay, just keep all of this in mind. And number 4 is the guarantee. Overall, you want to make them an offer that they can't refuse. So I know there's a lot of money Twitter guys out there. They don't like, hey, we're just going to sell it. And if you don't like it, no refunds ever. You want to make it feel for the client that anybody who's going to potentially buy, that they're missing out on this if they don't purchase this. And a way to think of it is removing the risk from the client's perspective. The higher trust that they have, the more sales and the more you can charge. I think of like The Godfather whenever you're coming up with an offer. Here's one from the Chad Dadbod guarantee that is out there. You keep saying your results are guaranteed. What does that mean? Obviously, we can't force you to put in the work required to hit your goals, but we're so confident that you'll rebuild yourself. Our Chad Dadbod coaching, we guarantee our work anyway. If at any time during us working together, you decide Chad Bod isn't worth for you, we will refund every penny you have paid. No questions asked. You don't even need a reason. If you aren't in love with the program and you feel that way while working with us, we don't want your money. So they've attached a no risk offer to their clients. I will say that occasionally you will have somebody who does ask for a refund that says something about them, but usually 99% of the time people are good. If they're getting value from it, they're not going to hit the refund button. They're going to be like, "Oh, whoa, I got something from it." They're going to feel like if they're learning and if they're doing something, they are going to feel like they have gotten something from your programs, okay? Now, let's talk about the price. This can be one of the hardest things to nail, especially in the early stages. And this is something you're going to continually need to adjust. Price your programs and price your offers according to the value that you create. So if you're making someone, if you're helping someone earn $100,000 extra, well, you're not charging $100, okay? If you don't know what to do, one of the first things that you could do is just look and see what other people are doing. Just do a lot of recon that's out there. Other people that have similar offers, take a look at how you can even do this for delivery as well. See what they're doing and see what their prices are. If you're starting off from the beginning, I would tell you to come in at a lower price than other people that are out there. And an easy way to sell them on this is to say, hey, I'm putting together some kind of beta offer. This is you're the first client. Just be upfront. I'm a fitness coach. You're going to be the first person going through our newest program. We're in the beta stages of doing it. Make it sound cool, right? A lot of times if you're coming in at a much lower price than other people that are out there, they're going to say, well, what's wrong with this, right? Like if I came to you with a Bentley and I offered it to you for $100 or a Ferrari, right? You'd be like, what's wrong with this car? Right? But if you come into them and say, hey, I'm putting together this new offer, we're beta testing it. At the end, I'm going to ask you for some feedback and a testimonial. In exchange, I'm going to let you in at $1,000 under market price or half price. You'll get this coaching for $1,000. When it's fully fleshed out, we're going to be charging $2,000, $3,000 for it. They're going to feel like they're getting a deal from that. So I would start selling, understand what other people are out there, look at the value you're creating, but I would start a little below market rate, get testimonials, and then you start raising accordingly and be aggressive with price raises. I think one thing that a lot of people do is they undervalue what they're doing. They undervalue the prices. They set their prices too low because they undervalue the especially creative people, undervalue the amount of money that they're creating for other people. So here's two testimonials that are out there. Let's talk about testimonials for a second. Testimonials are money printing machines if you use them right. Here's Joshua Isaac, and he's putting he's showing results here. I love my clients. Reframe Your Brain by Scott Adams is on the Amazon Top 20 chart and the most accurate best-selling list in the world for books sold in 1 week. Debuting at 19. See for yourself here. He's showing the results he has gotten for clients. Wisely posting, by the way, I would put all of your client wins in the highlights section of your X page. That's where your people who are really trying to figure out what you do and really interested in what you do from a business perspective, they are going to go to that highlights section. All of your wins are there. When you get testimonials from clients, my biggest suggestion to you is for them to show their tangible results. Okay, too many people will come back with these tangible results like, hey, I really enjoyed the program and I really liked people there and it was cool. Okay, that's a terrible testimonial. Here's one that I've gotten from Ben Muir. This is one of the better testimonials I've gotten. I participated in the CPP cohort. I joined with 2,000 followers. Thanks to CPP, I 10 times my following from 2,000 to 28,000 in less than 3 months. Like exactly how he's quantifying everything for the audience, right? I learned the strategies to produce multiple viral tweets. He screenshots them. AOP is a master educator who's more knowledgeable than anyone on this planet. Thank you, Ben. And his teaching ability and specialized knowledge make CPP the best Twitter course as well. I learned more from CPP I learned more from AOP and CPP than about marketing, psychology, and personal branding than I did from a $130,000 Ivy League MBA. That's incredible. But what he's doing there is then he's framing it at the end. Look at all that value that we're creating. This is coming in at such a steal. He's making this a no-brainer Godfather-esque offer in his testimonial, and he's just showing his results that he's gotten. So when you're getting testimonials from your clients, make sure they're giving you the results that they've gotten in the most quantifiable aspect as possible, and make sure all of this is truthful as well. You want honest results, Okay. All right, let's take a look at some people who have filled out forms for us. So these are guys that have gone through our programs and have taken time to fill out some of these forms and examples for their offer creation itself. So here's big outcomes. So this one is a dating coach. It looks like a dating coach that put together his offer. The big outcome is I'll help you with dating. By the time we're done, you'll have been on dates with 10 great women you could build a life with. So earlier we talked about what is the big problem that they are solving. I understand what they're going to be doing. This is a specific, tangible result. Therefore, it's good. Okay. You'll achieve the outcome within 120 days of us starting decent as well. How long does it take to get those results? I understand clearly what that is. It might be a little long, but 120 days is reasonable. Medium of delivery. You have round the clock access to me via text message. I like that. I think that's a great way to go. Usually clients, they want people, they want problems solved. Oh, it's like 7:00 at night. I've got this date in a bit. Help me out here. We'll get on calls whenever you need, right? This is good. Now they can just ask for the calls as needed. I will coach you every step of the way during your interactions. That's a good medium of delivery. He's going to be there. There's going to be hands-on, but it's not too much. And the person who's the client can decide how much time is required from them. Clever way. Guarantee. If you don't get 10 dates, or if you're not satisfied for any reason, I'll refund every penny you've paid. Price $3,000. Notice that they can charge quite a bit, right? In fact, it might even be a little bit low, but they can charge quite a bit because it's a well-defined outcome, delivery, it's very clear, and there's a guarantee there that's a slam dunk guarantee. Basically 10 dates, $3,000 from 10 great women that you can build a life with. Well, that is a lot of value that they are creating for someone's life. All right, let's take a look at another offer that I've seen filled out before. And this one's a little more vague. This is like a fatherhood guide or book that's being put together. The big outcome: your kids will run into your arms every time they see you. They won't talk back. They'll be polite and optimistic about the world and their future, about the world. All of this is vague. It's not clear. I think they made an attempt to try to make it as tangible when they said they'll run into your arms, but it's the result that's not clear. What does optimistic about the world in the future mean? So this is not clear. How long does it take? Do the program I prescribe for 6 months. That's a long time. Now I do have offers that do last 6 months, but they are specifically driving people towards an outcome that is extremely clear. So, this is something that, if it's a book, this is something that should work much quicker than 6 months. Medium of delivery, ebook. A detailed plan of action that tells you exactly what to do. I did my own life spelled out clearly for you. There's nothing wrong with this, and it's good that it's coming from them. Guarantee. If you're not satisfied, I'll refund your money fully. That's fine. And the price is $20. But look, he could easily increase the ability of this offer by changing the medium. If it's something that takes 6 months, maybe he could charge $100 for this if there was an attached Telegram chat or a Discord server where people are discussing and implementing all of the methods that they put inside of this book. He could even do a one-on-one consultation call and have like an upsell to $200, $300, $400. But there's a lot of money that they're leaving on the table by not being clear with what their outcome is and just saying, hey, here's the ebook, go after it. They should be thinking more about the value that they're creating for their audience to improve this. Okay, so once you've put together your offer, it's time to start selling this thing and start generating traffic towards your offer. Here's the easiest way to do that. You're going to use if you've built the foundation right with your X business and you've gotten a large following and people are engaging with your posts, it's just a matter of time. If you have a slam dunk offer, people are going to buy from you. So here's how to do it. Here's how to use your X page. One, you're going to write content that is high engaging or high value. And then you're going to follow it up with links. Here's for instance, right here. So Coach Kev had a thread about, flattening your belly in 30 days, and then you're going to have struggle with belly fat. This is a follow-up tweet to a post that's doing well. Okay. I'll coach you for 90 days and guarantee lose 25 pounds, flatten your belly, fit your clothes better, 100% guaranteed. So look, he's clearly defining this end result for you. And you can picture yourself, better clothes, fit in, flatten belly, minus 25 pounds, 100% guaranteed. This is like a no risk offer. DM me fit for info. So what will happen is people will see that viral post and then they'll see the next post after it. And then they'll look at his profile, probably they'll message him, they'll click on it and say, hey, fit. And then he'll DM them back, get them on calls and promote his offer, sell his offer to those people who are on the call with him. That's when you close in. So you can also close in DMs through this way, or you can even cold DM other people out there on the X timeline. I'm more for people coming to you. The more people that I get this often, well, which was better to go and reach out to people or have people come to you? It's much better to have people come to you. When people come to you, you can charge more. You're more in that position of power. Okay. Number 3 is to use that email list. If you've been doing all the things we've been talking about on X, you have that email list so that you can sell to them. Here's OG guru copywriter Doug Deanna. If you'd like to see my magic in my system, I invite you to test drive my course, How to Sell Yourself as a Copywriter Home Study course. I promise you 3 clients in 90 days. Look, he knows our framework, or your money back if you work the system. It's all there. He didn't use our framework, but he knows all of the fundamentals that are there. There is no way that you lose. So you're on that email list. You see that, you click it, you go, I want to be a better copywriter. I want to make more money. And I have nothing to lose. You can also promote it that are inside of communities, right? So get inside of communities, get to know the people inside the communities and say, hey, I've got an offer that's going to do X, Y, Z. You're talking about this, bring value. You can also do this in group chats as well. Say, hey, I'm putting this together. Or with your friends, say, hey, can you guys help me share this post that I'm putting together, this offer together? Just be professional about this. Don't be pushy about this, but promote them inside of communities. And the last, I do this all the time. I'm always selling my offers on Spaces. And look at this. I want you to think over 5,000 people turned into the Spaces that we ran. And there we promoted our offers. Usually one of the problems that I have for my clients, you might be thinking like, wow, I'm doing all of these things. If you start implementing these things, you're going to have a real serious problem. The problem is you're going to have so many applicants. That's one of the biggest problems my clients have. I know. You're going to get as many leads as possible. That's your goal. But you need to qualify your applicants. And speaking of that, AOP, how do you qualify your applicants? Well, you can find out. Want to learn more? $1 Million X. This is an offer that I've put together with my business partner, my friend, Save Your Sons. And it is coaching with myself and Save Your Sons. And we help clients put together their $1 million offer. If you're a highly qualified applicant who wants help putting together your offer, and you can apply for $1 Million X. It's a mentorship that will guarantee results. It's not cheap. And we handpick people who apply. So with the percentage of people who apply, we maybe take 5 or 10% of the people who apply. But anyone who fills out the application will be considered. Now, if you want to see what a qualification form looks like, all you need to do is head to page 80. This is on page 80 of Create. And it reviews the 5 components that we just talked about. Click on the $1 Million X big button. That's actually a button inside of the PDF. And you can fill out your application and you can see the questions that we ask. All I'm going to ask is that when you fill this out, if you fill this out, which you should, if you fill this out, just send me a DM, send me a message on X or on Discord if you're in the masterclass community, and I will take a look at it immediately. Otherwise, I take a look at it like maybe once a week, and it might be a little bit slower getting back to you. But if you want me to know exactly when you filled that out, just send me a message, and I will take a look at it immediately. So you can take a look at that, and you can refer back to all of our 5-step frameworks. Come back to this when you're ready to start filling out your framework, put together your offer, start selling it. And when you start making money, let me know. Best of luck. Talk to each and every single one of you later.